Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, I'm starting up the stream. So let's put this show on the road. Greetings everyone, my name is Ethervil, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this 28 live session, I'll be covering a combination of viewer submit levels and levels that I find online. To submit one of your levels I can cover during the stream hopefully, enter its level ID in the live chat. And feel free to submit a level ID by another author, but no more than 2 level IDs either by you or by someone else. I want to cover levels by multiple authors. Your chances or slots will reset once I cover both of your stages. And make sure I haven't covered your stage already before I get to your level. I want to only cover the new stages. So in the chat here is the level queue and a full list of levels I played. So without further ado, let's start with the first stage, which is a bit of a unique submission. Leonardo Antonio attended my earlier stream this morning, and they decided to send me a level ID directly, or rather the level file to me. And this level is called KA Ben Plus by KFCMan's Adventure. I get the feeling this is part of a level series. But as the other ones aren't actually submitted, I'll pick up all these special weapons. Welcome to the stream, CMB Fox. This time you aren't late. YouTube's counter may be glitching a bit. The other reason is because the notifications got broken. I don't know why YouTube keeps resetting it. I think I'll just rely on special weapons. The rolling cutter is a bit too... I'd rather have a straightforward firing weapon. Feel free to submit any levels you want, CMB Fox. There are currently only 6 levels on the queue. I don't know why the stage is called Ben Plus, but I don't see any Ben Ks anywhere. I just see ice everywhere. At least submit one of them, if you so desire. If you don't want it, it's fine. Are we going to a computer, or is this a hint for the teleporter? Oh, actually a hint to what the boss battle is. I see the trick. Ignite this and ignite this. And end up dying because I did it in the wrong order. No checkpoint just before the boss battle, sadly. It's several screens away. Kind of a pet peeve of mine. Unless that's a mini-boss. Let's try this again. Oh. I need to protect myself. I think. Or I have to do a charge kick jump to the right. Here we go. There we go. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Can you please go away? I need to focus. Eventually that block will be pushed to the left, I see. I need to wait a while. Due to the interaction. So essentially this is a survival battle. Thanks for the damage boost, Fire Mat. Nice, that's a clever boss battle. Although I kinda broke it, but... you know. Thanks to the power charge kick. I hope there's a checkpoint nearby. So a reset room in case I screw this one up. How does the stream quality look to everyone? Just want a quick check. Good. Good. I sure wish for this kind of level I had access to more weapons. Maybe not more weapons, but at least the base adapter, I guess. Treble boost, I mean. Yeah, I did, back in episode 300 something. One of these bigger vertical sections, which I'll now break a bit, thanks to some pro strats. Easy now. Now onto Iceman himself. Feel free to submit another level made by you or someone else then. This was an interesting level. Looks like Quick Man. No, it's Concrete Man. Time to play the game. What's their weakness? Oh, that was pretty simple. That's one way of looking at it. At first, I thought it was Quick Man's Gauntlet. If this stage was uploaded, I give it a thumbs up. It has some interesting set of challenges, and the final room I kinda wish was a bit bigger, at least twice as big. Now on the flip side, time for a troll level. Second up is Super Troll World by Felipe123 with 26 plays and a score of 8. Going to be a shorter level, but let's see how fast I die. Evaded dead once. Thank you for the damage boost. I'm not going to that teleporter. No siree. Oh, I have actually access to charge shots. For a troll level, this was very straightforward. Just hold right when you start the stage, when you're falling, damage boost, and avoid going to any of the teleporters. I thought going up one of these ladders would lead to an instant death spike, but no. Very straightforward, surprisingly so. Third up is Time Bomb Factory Normal by Lipatio with 41 plays and a score of 12. Yeah, I could use more spikes, but really what it needs, if it's trying to be a troll level, is more gotcha moments. Yep, you're up next, after you use Heavy Elite. The previous stream should be up by tonight. Exit. I wonder if there's a dev exit nearby. Surprisingly slow transition for some reason. The rest of the stage wasn't really laggy, and the stage didn't take too long to load up anyways, so no idea what's going on. Oh yeah, I remember now. That was several dozen episodes ago or something. I played over 2,000 levels currently in Mega Man Maker, so it takes a while for me to remember. Yeah, I got your level ID, Jedok. Oh, I see. Still not sure why the screen transitions are so laggy. There doesn't seem to be a reason why. It's not like there are a lot of level objects. Welp, let's try it again. Thank you, Dokron. I'm also thinking of setting up a Discord server. If all goes well, it should be up by next week. Thank you for the full restores. Welcome to stream, Mosaic Arts. It may be a bit more restricted than your usual Discord server, but at least you'll be able to get pinged whenever a new video comes out. As well as when the next stream is, seeing how YouTube is a bit inconsistent. Hence why I do stream notifications on several Discord servers and Twitter. I'll provide the link next week, because I want to set up some of the bots and other permissions. I know I'll need to set up several of the roles. you'll be able to listen in for when new videos come and when new streams come along. Not only for Mega Man, but for other games. That way, you'll never have to worry about YouTube not sending you notifications for more content. Because boy, I have a lot of content coming up. Not just for Mega Man, of course. Timed it poorly. That was also timed poorly, but I didn't die. I don't want any of these keys, don't I? Whoops. This is gonna be one of these sections. Well, that's not a bad section. I mean a section where I die several times before I get the trick. Too high. I made it halfway, I think. Welcome to stream Ueno54. Ow. Perhaps that's the reason. This has a lot of level objects. Alright. Guess that works. And remember, never discount damage boosting. Thank you, Zen. One of the other reasons why I'm branching out to other games is because I already see the writing on the wall. Mega Man Maker is decreasing in popularity quite quickly. Not quite quickly, but notably over time. That's why I want to cover more than just Mega Man Maker. I want my channel to cover pretty much all the Mega Man fan games and some of the interesting ROM hacks. I see. True, I know. I already see the writing on the wall. Most streamers of Mega Man Maker have moved on to other games. It didn't really reach the potential or popularity as Mario Maker did. Part of it is due to the user base, part of it is due to the devs, but I already talked about that enough. Hopefully there's a Mega Man Maker 2 out there and that fixes some of the problems. Okay. I see. There we go. Not user base, but more like the user base by itself was a bit too small. well, too small to actually sustain itself and grow. It's not like Mario Maker where the sheer amount of users initially really helped sustain itself. I don't really blame the I don't really blame the users like misbehaving. What I'm saying is that there was not enough initially to create a perpetuating cycle. Oh sure, I'm sure Mario Maker would die out eventually if Mario Maker 2 didn't come out. But the point is, unlike Mario Maker, Mega Man Maker had a much smaller pool of players to work with. And many of the initial players weren't really dedicated Mega Man players. And frankly, Mario Maker has a bigger pool of players to pull from anyways. More people have played the Mario games than the Mega Man games. Same with Sonic for that matter. Hello? Let's try this again. Maybe I hand it over to Capcom. Well, I'd like to actually see a Mega Maker game made by Capcom. They were going to do it, but it was cancelled with many other projects too. I'm not gonna I know what I have to do here. Thank you. I know, that's what I was trying to do. Responding to Ueno, I think it's almost good, but the problems I see is that it didn't publish with enough features, which really harmed it in the long run, and it took too long for the next set of updates to come out, and the updates have been coming out inconsistently, and all of those really killed enthusiasm of the player base. If the updates came out faster and a more consistent schedule, and the game actually started more fully featured, then it would actually have a better lifespan. Also consoles. A lot of the player base of Mega Man is in consoles as well. Yeah, I know exactly what I did wrong there. I should have used the charge kick. Oops, I wasn't paying attention again. But yeah, ever since until 2 years ago. Same with Resident Evil to a different extent. That's why I hope that future devs for Mega Man Maker fan games learn from the mistakes and follies of this one. For instance, Sonic Studio and Mega Man X++. Rats. Frankly, the only game I think that'd be more popular than a official Mega Man Maker game would be a Sonic Maker, but we have Sonic Studio for that. And seeing the dev page of Sonic Studio, I feel they're not gonna have to make the same mistakes as Mega Man Maker did. Not as many, at least. Metroid Maker as well, but that and Zelda Maker, although I know there's an Adventure Maker out there, they also depend a lot on custom abilities. That's what I need to do there. Or just do this. As the Jedok Well-Made Splash Woman, I was hoping to have another one in Mega Man 11. We have more of them in the comics though. I knew instantly what I needed to do there. Time for the boss. First I need to get to the boss. I see, I need to open the way to the boss, essentially. I wonder if I can glitch up there. Well, knowing my luck, I will be able to glitch up there. Let me just do a cheat a bit and get up there. Respawn? Hello? Thank you. Oh, okay. Guess I have to use this then. If only I had the flame sword. Oh, there was a fire med all along. I completely overlooked it. Oh, now I see it. I was more distracted on the right side of the screen. But nice idea to take it further though. This reminds me of another stage by the patio, but this idea is taken for a boss battle. I'm not taking a chance there. And that should be in both of them. GG. Fun stage. I say it's decent. At least a well, decent 0.5. Board up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Someone copied it. Board up is You Dig Too Deep Mega Man by Heavy Elite with 7 plays and a score of 0. Also, it's You Dug Too Deep, not Dig Too Deep. Also, as a quick reminder while this loads up, tomorrow I'll be playing Mega Man 2 Randomizer and Rockman No Constancy. For those who may leave later on. Infinite Drill Bomb. You know what that means. Everything dies pretty fast. Only enemies who can retaliate after that are somewhat dangerous, like the carrot carries, or are out of range. Welcome to the stream, Leonardo. I already played your level first. It was a neat level. So far, so good. Reminder that nothing will survive this. Well, this is somewhat dangerous, actually. Enemies who can guard my attacks. But even then, they're a minor danger. Hi, Crash Man. Battle of the Explosions. Welcome to the stream, Burner Boy. Glad you can make it. Definitely one of my favorite weapons in Mega Man 4 as well, especially due to its remote detonation capabilities. In this game, it's even stronger, due to how explosions are coded in. And welcome to the stream, and Andre as well. Getting quite a few unfamiliar faces, and people who attended only once or twice. Nice to see more people here. I've been a bit worried about Mega Man Maker, the viability of streaming it in the future with less and less people, but glad to see more and more faces. Boss time. If I can defeat Crystal Man first, it becomes a lot easier. Or any one of them first, for that matter. I got cornered. I know I have a weakness to one of them, but I wanted to do it explosion only, so this time I'll do the weakness. When one dies, the other dies. Okay, that was a fun battle. True, Leonardo, but that community shrinks over time. Has been shrinking quite a bit. See the community size during 1.1, 1.2 versus 1.5, or even 1.4. Glad to see Game Idea Guy. Fifth up is DNN-027 Sakura Woman by Jenox74 with 22 plays and a score of 2. So, a kind of flower. Japanese flower. I thought it was fun, especially being able to spam the drill bomb everywhere. Most enemies died pretty easily outside of the shielded ones. It's not a bad level, but outside of that, it's kind of forgettable, so it's, I'd say decent to almost decent if I want to be harsher. But hey, I don't mind these kinds of levels. They're a nice way to blow off steam. Also nice breeder levels. Nah, not Sakura's assistant. Let's go to one of these levels as Protoman. Sakura is a type of Japanese flower. So think Flower Woman. Oh, I see. I do like the color scheme here. Sakura blossoms, I think, are pinkish colored. Or reddish colored, I don't recall exactly. I believe I'm invading a green yard. Greenhouse, sorry, not green yard. Shadhog has a knack for making good aesthetics. They regularly on my stream get the best aesthetic scores for their stages, barring certain exceptions. I'm thinking starting from this week or next week, I'll get back into swing of things and cover at least 6 more levels. And once this level series is done, I'll move on to Mega Man Android Attack, but I'll cover that during a special stream. There's so many level packs and competitions I have to cover that I feel it'll be faster if I just do it on stream, and not worry of having to edit everything. Plus, I do like having the instant interaction. Now imagine if we had custom assets in Mega Man Maker or custom graphics. Sure, feel free to tease it. I won't add it to my queue, but just as a hint. Because so far I find it to be an interesting series. Decent. For asking someone and let me level you. Also, as an FYI to everyone watching, I decided that I will create a server dedicated to this channel. The preliminary version should be up by next week, by next Saturday or Sunday. You'll be able to get pinged for any new videos or streams that are coming up, as well as various level discussions. That'll also make a centralized place for PMing me, as well as submitting level IDs. So no need to wait for a stream or a comment in order to add your level IDs. Nice color combinations for the ceiling. Thank you, Heavy Elite. I know I have some issues with the Ice Road Master stage. Oops, I accidentally did it the wrong time. DNN stands for Dr. Nalick number. Oh, I see. as a continuation from the earlier level series. Even some stages with weapons are a bit annoying to go through. See the ice stage. And the ice stage, you are forced to use weapons there, otherwise you can't pass some of the challenges damageless. Or even can't cross them, period. That was my bad too. That's it, I'm just using Protojet. I want to get back to the point without falling into another pit. Hopefully the new version fixes that. And we're at the end, one of Jedok's shorter stages. Well, not done yet. Never mind. That was just a mini-boss. A series of mini-bosses. Piercing weapons just destroyed them. Halfway point. Jedok stages are never this short. They always feel like 1.5 to 2 stages long. Let me see your comment, game idea guy. It is an interesting level, but like with many of Jedok's stages, sometimes I feel it could have been done better by being split into two, or have two separate routes dedicated to different areas. I'm not saying I don't like the stage, I'm just speaking on the behalf of other players, more classic players, who may find the stage takes too long. I don't mind the increased length of this stage, just to clarify. Because all the setups are fine, there's nice difficulty escalation, and all gimmicks and enemies are first introduced in safer environments and gradually escalated. So much easier to do at a space. True. Currently my favorite level of the episode. Yeah, look at different creators to see how they approach level design. I know what his weakness is, so... No? I guess that's his weakness. Or it's probably something else, but I'm just using the multi-hit bug. And it's done. Fun level. Currently my favorite level of the episode. Alright, be right back in a moment. Back. Time to respond to messages first. To Game Idea Guy. Yeah, I tend to first look at gameplay elements first, then aesthetics, but I can appreciate good aesthetics and sound effects. Alright, it was a secondary weakness. G-Rock does deserve more upvotes then. Oh, top spin, I see. I do wish there was a collab mode, but honestly, there are a lot of other things I wanted to Mega Man Maker first. Alright, 6th stop is... go up and down with the treble and go down with the shine in the aerial towers hard by the patio with 22 plays and a score of 5. I played the easier version of this stage on an earlier stream. Here is the harder version. I'm more worried about the shine section. So let's estimate how many times I'm gonna die in this level. I'll try keeping track. Count quick resets as deaths as well. Well, actually no. Only count deaths in the counter, don't count quick resets if I'm right at a checkpoint. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'd love to see Roku-chan added. Hint, I will play it next week. Well, maybe next week. That depends on a few factors. That's death number 1. I'll try my best. Even if I fail this stage and I can't complete it, I will show the rest of it off in the level editor, for those who can complete it. At least checkpoint placement is still on the more generous side. Count as death number 2. Still count as an air jump. Number 3. Well, 1 death and 2 failures. Or quick resets. There. Well, Roku-chan essentially has a dash ability Base has. She's essentially Base's dashing abilities combined with Mega Man's Buster. Treble boost time. Here we go. Problem with this, I can't just quick reset it. Not without falling into the pit. Meaning that I can't pick up these pickups easily. Ah, good. Thank you, game. You're just teasing me with all those dropped pickups. I see you up there. Surprisingly, they can't blow me away as much. I thought they'd be stronger when I had the Treble boost out, but they're weaker than Yafu's. Gotcha. I'll add it to the list. Yeah, this is essentially the harder version of another stage. It's not a remake, it's just a hard difficulty, Burner Boy. Oh no. I had a lot of trouble with this part of the level, so... Oops. I accidentally expended my double jump charge. Welcome to the stream, Ricardo and Diego. I keep expending it by accident. So much easier when I maintain my dashing. Alright, is it 3 deaths already? This used to be yellow force beams, by the way. That really looks like I should take damage. Don't like these squeezes. Because it's hard to tell when it starts and when it ends. I wish it was as precise as the NES. Well, it probably is. Yeah, spike hitboxes with 1 block. In this engine, the tolerance for it is not that high. This is what I call Kaiser design. And, oh well, I'm gonna become a broken record again, but I'll say it. It doesn't mesh well with this engine's controls. If this was made on the NES itself and it was emulating, I'd have no problem. Well, I'd have problems, but at least I wouldn't be able to justify complaining the controls. I liked it better when it was yellow force beams. Because I can't tell whether that's supposed to be safe or not safe. Okay, made it after 6 deaths so far. See you later, CMB. That's what I was afraid about earlier. Not this section, the one before it. This one is... actually not too bad. Remember, these are not yahoos. You know what? Let me test out something. And fail jumping. Seriously? Okay, I mistimed it. I'm trying to damage Wiz down there, but getting to the other one is a lot harder than it looks. And of course, switching is... well, never mind, that was my bad. Again, getting down there, that's the... Okay, made it. 13. Oh yeah, thank you for the count, Leonardo. 15, because I thought I swapped back to it. When doing this, make sure to do a dash jump first, so it increases your mobility. Otherwise, sneaking through them is a lot more painful. Should have dashed to the right there. Checkpoint was right below me. Whoa. Made it outside again. Okay, this is not the level I was thinking of. I was actually thinking of a different level where I was having a lot of issues with getting through the areas. Whoa. I should have squeezed in there. This is actually easier than that one section with the shine when I was going downwards for first. There is no one-box squeezes. I'm a lot more okay with these. These feel so much more manageable to pull off. A little bit too far to the right. I need to counteract inertia as well. And Mega Man Maker doesn't really have variable movement inputs, as in like analog inputs. Again, I just need to line up with that fan and I'll be fine. There we go, that's what I wanted to do all this time. If I can line it up with that, I'm good. I got surprised by that fan fiend appearing out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm paying attention, but I have to pay attention to a lot more things than just that. Pixel precision. Inertia. See, these sections feel like... Well, for any of these stages with these kind of sections, I feel like I'm going to the edges of the engine with some of the parts of it that which aren't programmed as well. See, it's the part of these that it feels like the engine itself is making the game a Kaizo game. Please, no. Thank you, Free Joels. Yeah, I had a connection blip. Reminder, this would be so much easier to do if this was on the NES. Or the Mega Man Maker, or a different engine. Please go away, Fan Fiend. Seriously? Fan Fiend. Also, Inertia. Frankly, I don't like this. Frankly, the way the inertia in this game is implemented, well, more so with ice physics, is not as straightforward as I expect compared to other games. Frankly, I feel the hitboxes for the fans are too generous as well. Okay, here's one of the barrel list of complaints I have this game. I feel like the hitboxes relative from different objects, they don't feel consistent against each other. Some feel a lot more generous, some feel a lot more precise than they actually should be. Yeah, eventually I'll try for 2 more minutes, then I'll just use the level editor. Oh, how I wish more level creators actually use the Magmul 2 or the Megamix engine, which doesn't actually have many of these problems. This section would still be quite a bit of a pain to do, but at least I don't need to worry about the engine trying to just mess me up everywhere. See what I mean? Even tap movements feel like a leap of faith. Even pressing down is not a safe... It's these levels which make the entire game feel like a Kaizo game. I'll just put it that way. Nah, they won't. The problem is, by this point it's probably too late for most users. Why didn't they have as many See, that's one of the other strange things I'm gonna make about Mega Man Maker. Why did it not have as many devs as Magmul 2? I'm not talking about the level designers, I'm talking about the engine makers. Level designers, art designers, sound, etc. In some ways it feels like it bit off more than it can chew. That's it, I'm going here. I'm just gonna hug the wall here. Tap left. Can't reach him exactly, so... See what I mean by... See, I'm not even touching the fan below it, still it affects me. Bye, burner. 1 more minute, and level editor time. I won't end off the stage, I'm just gonna skip ahead after this section. Got surprised there. That's the sad thing about this game. Even quite a few not that good fan games have better controls than this game. Yeah, 2 minutes are over. let me just skip over this. Not the level, I mean just this section. Let me put it this way. Half of the difficulty of this stage has to do with the level design, the other half of this section is engine. This wouldn't be as difficult as it was if it was actually made in a different engine or in an emulator. Yeah, Super Fighting Robot, Rock Force, Unlimited have much better controls in this game. No instance of drop button inputs anywhere. At least 40 or 50 deaths. Anyways, let me add your level Heavy Elite, as well as yours Diego. I at least want to show off the rest of the level. If I was doing this on my own time, then I would just edit out most of the failures and muted it. So let's take a look. Yeah, I think I'll skip over the level because after this section, I almost made it here. This part isn't actually that difficult. Then we have this gauntlet. Well, up to here, it's not too bad. Even here, it's not too bad. Then do it in reverse. This is where it gets more problematic. Then worry about force beams, more fan fiends, key. Then the boss battle up over there. And that's it. I would say that this stage suffers kind of from a difficulty inconsistency. That one section where we had the shine where we have to go down, squeeze through the spikes, that was much harder than the succeeding sections. Same with the fan. They should be reordered. 40 plus failures. I was worried this was gonna happen. That's one of the issues of fans and bass in this engine. Inertia plus overly generous hitboxes. Yeah, I saw it too. This is the one. So 7th up is Flame Base for Ethervil, with 1 play and a score of 1. This was made by Heavy Elite, and just uploaded a few minutes ago. I played the user version of the stage and it was fun. This is more for casual players, that's all. And before anyone gets the wrong idea, I'm complaining all this time about Mega Man Maker because I want it to be better. It does a lot of things right, but there's several things it does wrong which kind of baffle me, like the controls. I'm gonna make a controversial opinion here, but let me say it here. Have any of you played Mega Man Eternal? Anyone in the chat? I'll see what it is, Diego. If it's too difficult, I'll have to skip it as well. Not skip it, use the level editor. Just post the level ID in the chat, Eduardo. Then I'll cover it. I don't recommend it. It's quite frustrating to play. I'll have to see. Unfortunately, I looked online and there isn't really a tutorial for how to make bots like that. Well, at least on the internet side. Because when I look at, for example, Mario Maker, it's all handled by a third-party service, but I want to see how the third-party services are built. My controversial opinion is that the controls of that game are slightly better than this one. I have problems with the physics and level design, mainly physics, but not so much the controls. And don't worry, tomorrow's ROM hacks, at least the second one, is gonna sure make up for difficulty. It's gonna be another somewhat difficult ROM hack. Well, not somewhat difficult, but it's gonna be better designed than Grey Zone. I can assure you about that. It is gonna have its problems, but at least it's better designed, I'll just say that. Yeah, Mega Man 1 spikes. Oh yeah, it was terrible. Only good thing about it were its graphics and music. And maybe two of the boss patterns. I liked Metal Man. This was I think it's decent. Shorter but decent. If someone could send me a tutorial as to how to have a attention mark add command and for it to automatically add level IDs to a queue, please send it to me. 8 up is Se Que Crear XD by XDiegoBroht with 14 plays and a score of 2. Much shorter level, but if I fail one of these jumps, I may end up losing quite a bit of progress. Case in point. Yeah, I don't blame him. On that note, Eternal 2 is already looking much better. My biggest problem with Eternal were the physics. And level design, but physics especially. Music was great though. I wish he reacted to criticism better though. Of course. Oh no. I thought this was gonna go by longer, but guess not. That was fast. Only 2 minutes. Short challenging level. Oh, this level was for a tutorial video. I see. Yeah, shorter but more difficult. Fine with me. There is currently no more levels on my queue, so... Eduardo, can you please submit one of your stages? I want to cover it. Meanwhile, I'll play a stage on the most popular queue. I had luck last time. Let's see. Megaman and the Nature Killer by Ruie with 52 plays and a score of 20. Once you know how to time the tornado hold, that stage isn't too bad. The last part is the scariest though, because of the spikes. First you. Goodbye. Sadly, I don't think that's possible until I actually finish streaming. This level has no business doing in the most popular queue in terms of quality. I guess it got here based on the title, or stroke of luck. Sure, Heavy Lead. No one else has a level there. Oh, I shouldn't do that, sorry. Let me take one more look at it, then I'll cover your level. Same when watching other streams. Okay then. Okay, for a moment there I thought it crashed or something. In that case, I'll cover your level, Heavy Lead, just to be safe. 10th up is Find the 10 Keys with 31 plays and a score of 2. Eduardo, are you there? If you're there, please submit your level ID. If you don't submit it, and I finish Genox74's level, then I'll be ending off the stream. It's getting kind of late over here. Welcome to the stream, Kroby. Glad you could make it. I'm on the tail end, only 2 more stages left. Another gym at a later stage, time to spam. Let's go to the right first before going up. Kind of a bad placement of the Mimira. Can someone please drop some pickups? Oh, seriously? You don't want to drop it? Thank you. Glad to see it actually pierces their barrier. Sure, let's get hit by every tackle fire. I don't think I can make it there, so I'll wait until I get that. Tackle fire the stage. Find the 10 keys, more like dodge the waves of tackle fires everywhere. Oh, no, it's gonna be one of those non-linear stages. I wish I had a map for this. Depending on how long it is, this may be the final level I'll cover on stream. And I'll save Jettock's level for next week. Well then, let's reset the camera correctly. I guess I'm supposed to use Iron Tree and a NATO here, but... or not. That's generous. That leads back over there. I already went to the right. Now I can collect this. Fall back down by mistake. Just for safety. Got a smattering of items. Now time to backtrack a little bit. Not this way, but back the way with all those cannons. So now I'll just go up there this time. The stage is called 5 to 10 keys, and I still haven't found one of them. Just a bunch of weapons. Not that they're bad, but just following the title of the level. I can access this now, so might as well take a look. Oh, okay. Just time to backtrack. Oh, the weapons are the keys. That makes a lot more sense. I thought there would be actual keys in this stage. For a moment there, I was worried the stage would go by for at least twice as long. Didn't switch fast enough. True, good point. That never stops being fun. Let's see. 2 more keys left. And perhaps a secret key. That's key number 9. Only one more left afterwards. Okay, no secrets. Some levels have a secret item. And when I say secret, I mean optional, so I'm fine with those. Oh, this is actually the end of the stage, so secret isn't probably here. And I'm not secret, last. My bad. Just an M-tank. Only thing I need left is the atomic fire. So backtracking time. I know exactly where it is now. Well, roughly, not exactly. Up this point. Nah, blame Metroid for that. That taught me in platformers to always check left first for any secrets. I mean, there's no way to progress in Metroid until you get the Morph Ball first. That's why it was placed on the left side. To counteract player intuition to check always go to the right from Mario. It's actually quite ingenious how the Morph Ball was placed in the original Metroid. By that point, in almost all platformers, you start the stage always going from left to right, barring certain sections. But in order to progress, you always need to go right. They placed the Morph Ball on the left side to actually show in Metroid that, hey, you need to actually go to the left sometimes. A bunch of doors. Probably leads... Take the upper one then? Yep, upper one. And our boss is Ferroman, the master of this pyramid. Thank you for cooperating, Ferroman. A fun, more exploration-based stage, but fairly straightforward. In another sense, it's a rompy level. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. And finish off with Jayhawk's level. So the 11th and final level of the stream is DNN-028 Fist Man by Jensteff7 with 22 plays and a score of 5. Yep, Heavy Elite. This is the last level. Let's see how it compares to Jensteff7's previous stage. That one is currently my favorite level to stream. It's gonna take probably about 10 minutes, a nice time enough to stream. And reminder, oh that's the wrong one. And reminder, tomorrow I'll be playing Mega Man 2 Randomizer and Rockman 2 No Constancy. Sakura Woman, that's currently my favorite stage of this episode. Let's do this. Let's go to this as base, so we get faster movement. Like with most of others Jensteff levels, base is easy mode, Mega Man is normal mode, and Protoman tends to be hard mode. The only problem with base is that his base buster is weak, but that's easily rectified by using special weapons. Yeah, Wily Tree. Aesthetics aren't as nice as Sakura Woman, but it's fine. Oops. I meant to dash jump there, but it failed to do it and I panicked a bit. Mine Versa? I thought it was okay. As for the mine adventure, well, for the 10 keys, I know it's an older stage. What I could do is more creative. Like, for instance, have each area of the pyramid have more unique designs. Or be more distinct. Time to roll out. So essentially I'm traveling through a dojo or something. I mean, its base is not really that difficult to get back up here. So why waste getting that? I mean the opposite, why waste not getting that? True, I did notice how the stage got narrower as it traveled upwards. Oh, how I love the Power Stone in this engine. It's actually useful. Extraordinarily so. Much faster and more powerful than Mega Man 5's. Let's see what's behind this door. Free Treble boost, so I guess it was Rush I guess it's the power adapter then. Which I can't use as I'm not playing as Mega Man. When I first started the stage, I was worried I would need a map, but no, very straightforward. I was worried it was going to be something like a really heavily exploration-based level. Or very non-linear stage. And well, that was my bad. True. And only a few areas are locked off. Initially, at least. Pick a ladder. Okay. I'll take the middle one. If I had more time, sure. Halfway mark. Never mind, it's actually the end. It's not as long as Sakura Woman was. Makes sense why he's in Fist Man's level. He throws his fist at us. Not as good as Sakura Woman, but it's a decent stage. Solid. Works well in the series. Even in every one of Capcom's Robot Master lineup, there's always one that doesn't really fit with the rest. Not fit rest, but not as good as the others. As I said before, my favorite stage is Sakura Woman by Jensteff7. Good work, everyone. Thank you for submitting levels for tonight or earlier today. I was wait. Atma, how long is your stage? As I was saying, currently Jensteff won in terms of aesthetics. If you're I was going to end off the stream right now, but if your level is 5 minutes long, I'll cover it now. I'll stretch out the stream a bit. But you need to submit a level ID now, Atma. I'm just gonna wait 30 seconds. If they don't respond, then I'll end it off. But I want to thank you all viewers for attending my streams regularly. I just want the level ID, but I'll see. That's because he didn't make it in time for the first level, which was made by him. Oh no. Assuming the servers seem to be having issues now. Let me see if I can pull this one off. Hold on, I'm checking the Mecha site. Okay, I see your level. I think. Okay, your stage is only 33 screens long, so let's try it. So the 12th and actual level is Mega Man Base and Protoman Team Up Good Level by Jensteff7 with 8 plays and a score of -1. Well, might as well. I mean, it shouldn't take too long, I hope at least. And unlike the morning stream, I have more time to stretch out this. I don't want to leave a user hanging out to dry, especially a new one. Also, welcome to the stream, Atma. Unless you were lurking earlier. But as I was saying before I decided to play this stage, I'm thankful for every one of you attending my streams. It gives me more encouragement to actually continue making these Mega Man Maker videos. I've always been worried that Mega Man Maker is dying, but your continued support makes sure that no, it's not dying just yet. The best part was Nope in the earlier stream. During the last stage, you know what I mean. Yep. I'm surprised I made it so far over 900 subscribers. I never expected my channel... Well, it's been about 4 or 5 years since I created my channel, so I guess it'd be somewhat expected. I really got my break with Mega Man Maker, with some of my earlier videos having several hundred or several thousand views. Not so much nowadays. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to... Several new doors will open up in terms of indie games. Remember, I don't want to focus on just Mega Man, I want to focus on more than just that. For me, most of my next content is going to be related to fan games, ROM hacks, and indie titles. I've been afraid to focus on more on Nintendo because of their copyright-happy shenanigans. Focusing on Sega games, though, I'm a lot more open on that. Hint hint, Sonic Studio, Sonic fan games, Sage 2019. Metal Man's here, so I guess this is the end of the level. Yep. This is the end of the level. It's below par and just existed. It didn't really do much, and the stage was really devoid of enemies pretty much everywhere. So that's why I got a negative score. It basically doesn't do anything, you're just going through the motions and nothing really happens. Anyways, that's the last level of this stream. I'll see you all tomorrow for 2 Let's Plays. First I'll be finishing off the second half of Mega Man 2 Randomizer, and then I'll play the ROM hack Rockman No Constancy. That's gonna be another difficult one, so that's gonna be fun. And perhaps something else to have more time. Well then, I thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.